Hello and welcome back to another Lord of the Rings live stream. Hey Astari, Lord of the Friday. Yes, Lord of the Friday stream. I love it. Yes, Lord of the Rings. I'm so pumped. I'm happy to be back and playing some more Lord of the Rings. Today we are actually taking on the finale, the end of the Ringmaker cycle with the Antlered Crown. That means if we win, we get to open up The Road Darkens, which is one of the saga expansions. It takes place of book 2 or the second half of the Fellowship of the Ring book. So I am expecting some Balrogs. I am expecting some really fun heroes, and it just gives me some really big incentives. Ooh, the end of the last cycle I didn't love. The end of You don't like the end of The Road Darkens, or the end of or like the Antlered Crown, the one we're about to take on? I liked it, but even after, oh, nice. Woo, hey Sam off the shore. How's it going? Let me see what's going on. Unstable. Average stream bitrate is too high. What does that mean? I'm not sure. Will you all let me if you all are having... Next cycle is going to be amazing. Nice. Agmar, are you talking about The Road Darkens? Also, will you all let me know if you all have issues with the stream. For some reason, it's saying that the stream is mad at me, and I don't know why. But Agmar, okay, sweet, yeah, we're gonna do Road Darkens, go through those 3 quests, and then Great Cards and Quick Quests. I can't wait, and it's also exciting because it is, the next released cycle, or like the first release cycle that they re-release cycle, and so I've just heard nothing but great things about it. So ooh, Ringmaker, it was fine, but everything that comes after is better than everything that came before. Nice. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's talk about this quest, because honestly, as much as, hey, my Twitch is no longer yelling at me, so that's good. As much as I absolutely love playing, for some reason I view this as I really want to open that Road Darkens, and we have to beat this before we do it. But I'm sure we will enjoy the journey along the way, as they say. Sam, if you have Agmar Awakened campaign cards, I recommend playing through it in campaign mode once. A lot of fun. Ooh, I don't think I do. Well, no, actually I don't, but I think they have them as printable files online, so I may do that. Would you recommend doing that for the first time, or just after once do that? I hope you have the time counters ready. Yeah, that's what I was reading. That's what I was looking through. Not the first time. Okay, sounds good. There's a lot of time in this one. Okay, so this quest to get the vanilla experience. Alrighty. Oh, and then have the epic experience afterwards. I like it. So this quest is kind of interesting. So it's pretty heavy questing. We got a 10, a 15, and then a nil. However, the nil, we have to basically defeat the Raven Chief before we can finish. And in order to defeat the Raven Chief, we have a four thing location, a 4 progress location that we have to get through. Nice. Okay, sweet. So it's a lot of questing. I had so much fun with Sylvans. We're gonna at least throw the Sylvans against this one, just because I had so much fun with that last time. So like that's kind of how we're gonna build the deck. This one has a lot more combat. We've created the Raven deck, which is all the enemies from the mod sets. I don't actually know what they're called in Lord of the Rings. I probably should. The mod sets or whatever. And so we're going to be using these, and we're going to be instructed to bring enemies in. There's going to be a lot of enemies, and so instead of running like the last time we did a Celeborn, I get those mixed up. Celeborn, Galadriel, and Grima. I'm thinking that we're going to go with a tactics hero, because I want to get some red in the mix so that we can have some damage output. So, but you know what, we are going to go ahead and settle on Celeborn. They're just called encounter sets. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna go with Celeborn. So Celeborn is the 11th threat hero, a 3/2/2/4, and then after a Sylvan ally enters play, they get +1 to all of their stats until the end of the round. So this is going to be our leadership hero. I think we're also going to bring a Gandalf along. We did not bring a Gandalf along last time, but I think we're going to bring a Gandalf along this time. We're going to go over here to blue to grab maybe one of my favorite new heroes. Actually, one of my favorite new heroes. Maybe my favorite new hero. Maybe my favorite hero. Galadriel. So Noldor, Galadriel cannot quest, attack, defend. Allies you control do not exhaust to commit to the quest during the round they enter play. Then we can exhaust Galadriel to choose a player. That player reduces his threat by 1 and draws a card. Limit once per phase. But what really gets interesting is when you combine her with her ring Ninya. I think it's Ninya. Aha, it is Ninya. Let's go. So Ninya is a 1-cost basic upgrade that says that you attach to Galadriel and she gains the lore resource icon. As a quest action, we can exhaust Ninya and Galadriel to add her willpower to another character's willpower until the end of the phase, so that we can take advantage of that for willpower. So we're going to grab those. We're actually going to grab 3 copies of this just for consistency of draw. Cards are so far away. Can't stick around. Good luck. Alrighty, see you, Josh. Okay. And let's look over here at our tactics. Now we do have fairly decent attack outside of red with Celeborn and having these Sylvans enter play, because we get a free quest and then we have a free attack or defend with a +1 stat with this combo. So with that, we do have a good amount of attack. I think defense may be one of the things that we could struggle with. So we may look at like Baragond, or I was kind of thinking Bjorn because I thought that was going to be kind of fun. Bjorn can't have attachments, immune to player card effects, doesn't exhaust to doesn't exhaust to defend. Sorry, Josh just pulled a Gandalf, shows up then leave. Right? And ideally we don't really want to be using our allies as chump blockers, because we want to preserve them. We want to preserve them and have them attack. They do have that additional defense, but a lot of these enemies are hitting pretty hard. And so I think that extra defense, Bjorn works very well with the Sylvans. Well, okay, well, say no more. Why? Okay, so why is that? Why is it that Bjorn works so well with the Sylvans? I'm curious. I'm legitimately curious. I do not know. Just because he has like a really high, he allows you to defend plus attack from turn 1. I see what you're saying. So he's quick, he's fast. Let's try Bjorn. You know what? The more I play Bjorn, the more I enjoy Bjorn. Let's try Bjorn. Sweet. That also opens up some red Sylvans. I think we have some. Yeah. Oh, our Ints. No, I can't play the Ints. Okay. In the meantime, you can get the other guys geared up. That makes a lot of sense. Alrighty, I like it. I can live with that. I can subscribe to that thinking. Okay. So, plus I believe he can one-shot some enemies in this encounter deck. Yeah, that one, that one. Yeah, he can one-shot a couple of these enemies. That's good. That is really good. Okay. I'm so pumped. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab 2 Steward of Gondors. Just getting money pumped into somebody is going to be good. I'm honestly not 100% sure who we want to pump money into. Well, I guess we'll see that once we start building through the deck a little bit more. But let's hop over here. We do want sneak attack. We want Gandalf's. So the sneak attack Gandalf combo is going to help us get out of pretty much any situation. It's a flexible combo, and so that's going to be nice. I think we'll run Galadriels because we're starting pretty high on threat. Just going to start pulling some of these out, but we got one. I'm not 100% sure if we need a overhill underhill Gandalf. Like, we have a lot of questing. We have threat mitigation. What are our thoughts about running one overhill underhill Gandalf in here? I think probably yes. It just, I mean, like, being able to quest without exhausting indefinitely, and then also giving like a good defender if we do need it, or just 4 more attack is really, really solid. Let's go ahead and do that. The other Gandalf can't hurt. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Minimum, he is just a slightly. He's not even a slightly worse. You can always swap it off if you scoop lots. Sorry, that's never gonna happen, and you know it. I'd never scoop a lot of times. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab Lorien. Lower the cost of the next Sylvan ally you play this phase by 1 to a minimum of 1. We never got to play that last time, but I will be interested to see how that does play with the deck. But we just never drew into it last time, which we ended up not really needing it. But we got an Lorien. Let's go and grab our allies, because that is the big part of the deck. So let's make sure that we are getting all the allies that we need. We got Orofin. After Orofin enters play, return a Sylvan ally from your discard pile to your hand. Incredible. We're gonna grab 2 copies of that. We're gonna Knife Guide. Got 3 copies of those. This is the 2-cost 1/1. After she enters play, choose a hero. That hero does not exhaust a quest this round. Already grabbing. Let's. Ah, yeah, that's on screen. Okay, so we got that. Got quest there. Galadriel's Minstrel. Let's not. We do have lore, because once Ninya is attached to Galadriel, we get the lore icon, but we are Tri-Sphere, so we don't want to go too crazy on a quad sphere. Okay. Let's go ahead, and we probably want. There's that 0 cost, the Tree People. We'll probably still play the Tree People. We're going to mulligan as hard as we possibly can for Ninya. Ninya kind of makes this deck work really, really well, I would say. And so we will have access. So we can use like the Tree People, which is a really solid event. 0 cost event. Return a Sylvan ally to your hand to search the top 5 cards of your deck for a Sylvan ally. Put that ally into play. We can only play 1 copy of this each time, but it allows us to trigger the when entering play abilities over and over again, which we're all a big fan of. Oh yeah, I forgot about Treebeard. Oh, I want to play Treebeard so badly. Okay. We have ruins. I don't know if we need that. Don't be hasty. Let's look at our initial color cards. Geez, sorry. We do want the Handmaiden. We want 3 copies of Handmaiden. After she enters play, choose a player. That player reduces their threat by 1. Just especially since we're starting out at 32 threat, which is really high. It is pretty high. Sylvan Refugee is an interesting card. I think it's not as good as I would like because of all the popping in and out of play. Sylvan Refugee, after character leaves play, discard Sylvan Refugee from play. I think we will run 2 of these because they are hard to keep onto the table. And so I think they come in, they chump for us, They quest without exhausting, and then they jump for us. I think that's kind of how I'm seeing the Sylvan Refugee play. Let's check over here. We didn't get to play any red Sylvans, so let's see what our red Sylvans are. We got the Galadon Archer. Galadon Archer. Range. After they enter play, deal 1 damage to an enemy not engaged with you. I'm pretty happy with that. Am I? That actually, yeah, because there's a lot of enemies that there's a lot of enemies in this deck that takes 6 to kill. And so if we can pop them for 1 damage, that allows Bjorn to swing and kill all but 2 enemies in this deck. So having a couple of these in the deck while also having like a nice attack stat is going to set us up for a Bjorn to a one-shot kill a lot of the other enemies in the deck. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of them. Adrian Archer. First time we played with them. I love this style of play. We have so many ints now. I kind of want to play ints, but no, we're playing this. We're playing this. We got Rumil range. After you play from your hand, choose an enemy engaged with a player. Deal X damage to the enemy, where X is the number of ranged characters you control. Feels good to build around, but that'd probably be 2 damage. I think we probably have better space. We'll check and see what our tactics costs look like, because a lot of times in a Trisphere deck, the way that I have found myself building is it just ends up having a lot of 2 of the spheres, and then your typically it's tactics just never, they just build up resources. And so maybe adding some higher cost tactics cards, and there's not the end of the world. Return a Sylvan ally you control to your hand. Choose a player, deal 1 damage to each enemy engaged with that player. That seems pretty good. I mean, just being able to return the ally to your hand and getting the play the triggers again. This is pursuing the enemy. The P's in Lord of the Rings, to me, look like D's. Like, they look like a D to me. Pursuing the enemy. Also just looking through here, because I have not played the Sylvan stuff, so I'm checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Attached to a Sylvan character with the range keyword, character gets +1 or +2 when attacking. Seems like a good multiplayer card. Rohan. Attached to a Noldor or a Sylvan character restricted. The attached character gets +2 hit points and gains Sentinel. I don't really need Sentinel. Okay, let's check our Treebeard. After a Sylvan ally you control leaves play, Ready Defender of the Ninth. Well, Defender of the Ninth could be interesting to add into the deck, just in case we are getting off balance on our resource cost curve, our resource distribution. First event you play that matches the touch your sphere gains secrecy 1. That's not gonna happen. Alrighty. Let's at this point take stock and see where we are at with our counts. So we're with the Sylvans, we do want a good number of allies. We want to probably don't want the Galadriel's minstrel. We do want a good number of allies, and so we want to count that. We want to count how many of each sphere we have, and then we want to make sure that we also need to grab our test of wills and all that good stuff. I think actually we grabbed those. I think we'll need hasty strokes. Let's check shadow. We don't need shadow from there, I don't think. Plus X for time is on the active location. Discards an attachment we control. That could be really, really bad. That's gross. There's a lot of those too. Yeah, we're going to run hasty strokes just for that. And we also want to grab Elrond's Council. Such a good card. +1 willpower and 3 threat reduction for 0. We do control the Noldor, who is Galadriel. And so we'll definitely be running that. We also didn't really look at Return to Silva and Ally. Reduce your threat by X, where X is the printed cost on the ally. Let's count, and then we'll take stock of where we're at. So these are our blue events. Here are our blue allies. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 31, 34, 37, 40, 43. So we got 7 spots left. Let's check our allies. So we got the Gandalfs, which are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So only 16 allies. Only 16 allies. So many. Room for some ints in there. You think so? You think so? Should be kind of fun. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Don't tempt me, Frodo. What was I just looking at? I was looking at island amid perils, reduced threat, pull him back. Choose a Sylvan ally you control, +2 until the end of the phase. I do want to get some more allies in there. Let's check our... They'll come in handy to hold the line till you clear enemies out. The ints. 7 ints. Go 7 ints. Alrighty. Okay, fine. They are the fun play. Let's try the ints. Let's try the ints. We got Wandering Int. So that's a 2/2. Also, let's check our cost. I think we're way low on... We're really high on blue. And in that sense, green. We're really low on red. So we have Wandering Int, which is just a 2/2/2/3. I mean, if you're out of Sylvan allies, then... I think there are still some Sylvan allies out there. What am I thinking? It's a Booming Int. Sorry about that. Wow. Booming Int. Booming Int gets +1 damage, or +1 attack for each damage int you control. A 2, 0, 2, 2, 2, or 0, 2, 2, 3. Let's try that. We're definitely running the ints. It's gonna be definitely. It's absolutely the fun thing to do. Love me some Daredingle Warrior. What is Daredingle Warrior? Where do you see that? Don't forget Treebeard, because you can buy ints with his text. Treebeard! Pay 2 resources from Treebeard pool to ready an int character. Treebeard. A 2/4/3/5. Yeah. So we have 7. I don't know if you have him, but he's a 2-cost tactics ally. I don't think I do. Let's grab some more Treebeard. I think we run 3. Do we run 3 Treebeard? We at least run 2. Yeah, I love Daradingle. Daradingle. It's got a fun name. Booming Int. Oh, and then we can grab Wandering Int really easily. We're paying for it with Treebeard. Save my bacon a lot. Nice. So this is our int lineup. We got 2 Wanderings, 3 Boomings, and 2 Treebeards. I honestly want to drop a Wandering for a, or drop a Booming for a Wandering, but just because I think Wandering is better. Oh, we don't have Unexpected Courage. We absolutely need an Unexpected Courage. For Galadriel. Okay, now we have to find 2 cards to cut. We don't have Dwarven Tomb either. Pretty sure Daredingle is from Agmar Awakens. Got it. Okay, cool. Nice. I'm going to cut 1 Orovin. I really don't want to cut allies. Got a sneak attack. Cut a tree people. That gets our Unexpected Courage. I do want Dwarven Tombs. I love flexibility. I'm so happy about these ents. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We're gonna cut a Pursuing of the Enemy for a Dwarven Tomb. Cut a Sneak Attack for a Dwarven Tomb. I don't think we don't cut the Ninjas, especially if we have things that are going to be having us discard our attachments. I really don't want to discard the Ninjas at that point. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There it is. There's the 50. Let's try it. And this is usually how the deck building process works. Try, and then realize that it does not work, and then repeat. Edit and repeat. We also get our ally here. Oh my goodness, look at this lineup. Yeah, this is so pretty. I'm so happy with this. Haha. Okay. So Galadriel, Celeborn, and Bjorn starts us at 32. Great deck. In theory, it should be pretty good. Oh, I love it. 32, all the way up to 32. Excellent. Let's read our intro. The first player takes control of Chief Church. Set Raven Chief and Raven Chief's camp aside out of play. Boom. Reveal 1 copy of the Dunland battlefield and make it the active location. Okay. Reveal 1 copy of Raven War Camp and add it to the staging area. Nope, that's the village. Raven War Camp. So many time. I need more dice. Create the Raven deck. So the Raven deck was all of the enemies Um, each player chooses one different enemy from the Raven deck and adds it to the staging area. We're going to add one that we can one-shot. After the engaged player draws any number of cards, he makes an immediate attack. We're going to take him. We can one-shot him with Bjorn. Shuffle the encounter and Raven deck. We're going to throw the Raven deck over here just to keep it very much differentiated. You want that Bjorn hero. Come on, FFG. Hobbit boxes and everything else. I would have to assume that they're going to do the Hobbit boxes. I would hope so, at least. Set everything up. Shuffle the encounter deck and the Raven deck. So time 3, after the last time counter is removed from the stage, remove 1 time counter from each location in play. Place 3 time counters on the stage. Where'd I put my time counters? Why do I always lose these? There's one. It's impressive how frequently I lose and find these things. This says time 3. This is time 3. Use this as time 3 here. Shuffle this up. Okay. And we will shuffle our deck. So this is time 3. After the last time counter is removed from the location, each player assigns X damage, where X is the number of cards in their hand. This deck does, or this encounter does have a lot of per cards in your hand ability, and so we do want to be careful with how much we are drawing, which was also one of the reasons we went away from the lore, that I forgot to say that rationale. This one says time 3, after last time counter is removed from this location. Starting with the first player, each player draws the top card of the Raven deck and puts it into play engaged with them. Okay, so the war camp, they're sending out reinforcements one by one. Did you buy any of the threat trackers from Buy the Same Token? Just curious. Yeah, I did. I got this one. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. 10 out of 10 would recommend. We also have Chief Turch, which is a 1/3/2. The first player gains control, 5 health. If he leaves play, the players lose the game, and he's immune to player card effects. But he doesn't exhaust to defend, so that's also pretty cool. They're pretty. Probably one of my favorite things I bought from them. Yeah, I would agree. I think they are probably the best thing that I've bought from them. Okay. Let's see. We got 2... No, we don't have 2 mulligans. I've been playing Sinister Motives, so you get 2 mulligans there. There's a Steward. We got a Tree People, Handmaiden, Gandalf, and Unexpected Courage. It's so good, except for no Ninja. I think we have to go with a Ninja, because this is unplayable without it. The Steward of Gondor with the Unexpected Courage. We could use Gandalf to draw cards, but then like we don't want to be drawing cards. Would we have gotten it? Nope, we wouldn't. We would have gotten a sneak attack too. Oh my goodness, that would have been insane. What a crazy first hand. I don't want. So close, but yeah. If we had Ninja in there, if we had the sneak attack, I may would have kept it. We had seen the sneak attack before the mulligan. I may would have kept it just because we could have drawn so many cards. Okay, we've got a Treebeard. Hey, Hasty Stroke, Greeting, Test of Will, Handmaiden, and a Gandalf. That's a worse hand. That's a significantly worse hand. Draw into a Booming Ent. We'll pass out some money. Where's Ninja? We do have a Test of Will and a Hasty Stroke, so that is nice. We do have a Treebeard, so we can drop Treebeard round 2. So we have options. It's just I guess we can do this. We'll exhaust Galadriel to reduce our threat and draw a card into a Dwarven Tomb. Okay, so now we have multiple copies of those. I think we're just going to quest. We're showing 4. We're going to quest for 3, 4. Flip into a Raven Skirmisher. When revealed, either remove one-time counter from the active location or reveal an additional encounter card. This is assigned X damage. Oh, jeez, gross. Go there. Both of these are going to engage. We will defend 2 to 1. Deal the attacking enemy 2 additional shadow cards from the Raven deck. Oh, I did not even think about that. We will cancel that. We'll hasty stroke that. And then it takes 1 damage. We'll defend a 3 to 1. Defending player discards an attachment he controls. Haha, joke's on you. Don't have any of those. And then we will attack back and one-shot this guy. Stand up. Increase our threat by 1. Remove time counters from everything. Draw a card. Another Galadriel's Greeting. This is not a good start to our hand, team. We're way overcosted on blue, I think. Can't take Ninny if you don't have one. Exactly. So cannot have attachments. Treebeard enters play exhausted and collects 1 resource each resource phase. They can be used to play int cards from your hand. Also, as a action, we can spend 2 resources to ready an int character. And we have a... I guess we'll do this. I probably should have done this first. I'm going to say I did this first. Unexpected Courage. And reduce our threat. This is going to hurt a lot. It's going to hurt a lot. Okay. We will quest for 3, 4. Showing 2. Doomed 3. 1, 2, 3. Each player draws 3 cards. Until the end of the round, players cannot play events. Uh-oh. This is going to hurt so much. 1, 2, 3. And we're about to assign 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 damage. Is that lethal? I mean, 5. It's not technically lethal, but it's not good. Okay. We'll block here. No shadow, so we just get 2 damage. Oofed. And then we'll swing back and kill. Take time. So this goes down to 1. This goes down to 1. And then this we deal 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 damage out. I think we're going to go 4. 3. That's 7. 3. 1. Don't love that. Did not love that. Oh, you don't add time back. Okay, so that's nice. That is a lot of damage. I don't like that. Yeah, so this is done. This is done now. Huh. Okay, cool. Hey, Clara, how's it going? We just took a lot of damage. I didn't like it. It hurt. It hurt a lot. Take our threat up on exhaust. Draw a card into a hasty stroke. Come on. Come on. Give me something. We'll use Galadriel to draw into a Sylvan Refugee. Spend one for a Sylvan Refugee. Oh yeah, also Treebeard gets a resource. We'll use a Treebeard and a Bjorn to play a Booming Int, who enters play exhausted. Once we get one more resource, we can drop a Steward of Gondor. That damage would have wiped out a Hobbit. Yeah, right? That damage might have crushed... Oh, the damage would have absolutely wrecked a Hobbit deck. It would not have been funny. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that doesn't reset. That actually gives us a lot of breathing room, and so that's pretty nice. We have too many blue cards. I guess we're about to play an Unexpected Courage, so we're fine. I dropped so many cards now. Like, I still don't have like a lot of grip strength. I don't have, so like I keep dropping cards all over the place. I like your style piece. No, yeah, right. Nice. Okay. So we can quest here. We don't have to exhaust, so we're questing for 3. 1, 2, 3. Treebeard will quest for 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We'll go 8. What happened with the quest phase last time? I quested for 4. We pulled that. We were showing 2, so 2 should be on here. I completely. How do you play this game again? I forgot. Yeah. Crazy. After you played the Hobbit deck and started with 20 threat, I feel gross playing anything that starts at 35. Yeah. Is this part of the progression series? It is, yes. So we're playing through progression series. This is the final in the Ringmaker cycle. And so this is the final. After this, we move into the second half of the Fellowship of the Rings box. Okay, so we're questing for 8. Is that right? 3, 5, 8. Yeah, sweet. 2, showing 2. No, the battlefield's back. No, no. Make it stop. That is lethal if that does go off. So that is 5. We place 3 here, which clears. And we will travel here very, very quickly. Okay. The end of the round, we will stand up, increase our threat. We will tick this down to 2. Tick this down, which says that draw the top card of the Raven deck. While engaged with the player, it gets +1 for each card in that player's hand. Hey, Sylvan Refugee, how do you feel about taking a major hit? Because that's going to happen. And then this ticks down to 1. We have to push very, 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 very hard. You own the Fellowship box, but you haven't played it yet? Nice, yeah. So the old packaging, the Fellowship... Jeez, I can't. The Fellowship box was in 2, and so the first 3 quests were in a box called the Black Riders, and then the Road Darkens was in this box. So we're... And they came out like pre-Ringmaker, post-Ringmaker, so it was kind of like this weird, and so we're just going through it like that. Okay, so if we don't quest through this, I think we lose. Or we could actually play Gandalf. That's the other option. Do Did I increase my threat? I think I did. Did I? Yeah. Stand up. Pass out money. Draw a card. Just a test of will. Ah, I need Ninja. Where is my Ninja? Okay, so I think well, let's go ahead and exhaust, reduce, and draw. Just a hasty stroke. Team, what is going on with these card draws? I blame Astari for telling me to mulligan. All the rings are at the bottom of your deck. Apparently we don't even have lore, and look how many cards we have in our hand. I'm straight up about to drop this Gandalf too. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Okay, let's spend 2 here to play a steward on our Galadriel. Give 2 resources there. I think we're gonna drop a Gandalf, because a Gandalf allows us to kill here, just lethal damage. And then if we don't progress through, it is Force Soak. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think it's lethal regardless. Oh, yes. Streetbeard gets a resource. Blame the mulligan, you already Exactly. It's not my fault. Yeah, I'm thinking we drop Gandalf. Gandalf gives us a... Yeah. Let's go ahead and spend 5. You don't have sneak attack, right? Yeah. Play Gandalf. Draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to an enemy, or reduce your threat by 5. We're sitting at 35. We're probably fine in the threat department. We have all the Galadriels. I should say the setup and deck building is easier. Oh, okay, sorry. I missed a whole conversation. But if it's like the Fellowship Saga, where is Frodo? I think Frodo plays... He's like a hero you have to use, but he's a 4th hero. You get 4 heroes to play through the Fellowship box, so it's nice. I think we're just... Do we draw cards? I feel like that's the death sentence if we just keep drawing cards. But I mean, honestly, if we keep drawing cards, we're going to hit Ninja eventually, and we need to hit Ninja. What does this look like for us? If that attacks, we block with Refugee. We have to... Refugee is getting discarded regardless because Gandalf's leaving play at the end of the round. So we might as well block with the Refugee. Now that is 2 less quest points plus 3 cards. I'm going to take the 3 cards. Get a Wandering Ent, Gandalf, and a Guide. Okay, so 3 cards closer to Ninja is effectively what just happened. Okay. So we got 4 here. And we don't have to exhaust a quest with Gandalf on turn 1. We're not questing here. We're going to quest with 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Puts us at 9. That's 10. Okay, nothing we can really do. It's a 2. Either remove 1 time counter from the active location or reveal an additional encounter card. We have to reveal an additional encounter card, and that is, I'm probably calling it there. Because that's 7, so we place 3 here, which is not good enough. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So here's 4. Here's 3. So we need 7 more, and we don't have that. So let's call that scoop 1. Man, this deck is rough. Yeah, that was tough. Scoop of Durin. Let's do it. Okay, let's find the Ninjas. Oh yeah, we were screwed. Okay, first one. No, thank you. Okay. Ow. I think getting Steward out there early is going to be big for this deck, though it's usually big for any deck. That is true. It's a pretty expensive deck. I think Ninja is the key because it's +4 quest each round, which is just insanely good. I put that in the wrong discard piles, by the way. Okay. So we got the War Camp. We got this starting with 3. This is going to start with 3. This is going to start with 3. We got him hanging out. This goes over there. This goes here. Ninja is always big for a Galadriel deck as well. Have to have it. Missing that 4 quest is... Yeah, right? Yeah, because... Yeah, so basically what Ninja would have saved us 24 damage. 23 damage, right? Because we would have been able to clear the battlefields. Both of them. We would have been able to clear both of them. So, yeah, it would have saved us 24 damage. We would have been in a much different spot. Don't worry. Ninja's going to be on... We're going to draw 3 Ninjas in our opening hand. That's what's... No, we're going to draw 2, and then our first card draw is going to be a Ninja. If we can... Oh, can you imagine Ninja and then a Unexpected Courage and a Steward of Gondor? How beautiful would that be? And a Tree Beard. I do, really. I like the ends a lot. I love ends. You can draw Ninja and 5 other crap cards you don't need yet. You'll keep Ninja. Yeah, absolutely. Same thing with Villia for Elrond. It's like, it's... And like with the mulligan, I think it's like a 79% chance that you get to see it in the initial like 11 cards that you get to look at. I'm not 100% sure on the statistics. Statistics are hard. Math is hard. But it's a pretty high chance if you mulligan for it. Alrighty. Do we have it this time? Scoop counter is only at 1. Pfft, I've seen worse. Hey, we get to reduce our threat. 32. Take our quest all the way down. 2-0. Scoop counter is at 1. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Also, Beast Snow, I resent the fact that you think that this deck has bad cards. My grandfather's deck has no bad cards. That's the greatest... One of the greatest anime lines of all time, I believe. Okay, let's see what we got. We got Greeting, Council, Ninja, Steward of Gondor. Let's go. Wondering it. And another Council. Jeez. Alrighty. Well, that works for me. I'm happy with that. Should we mulligan this? I said that you don't need yet. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. You did say that. You did say that. Good cut. Yep. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. So let's pass out some money. I love this game. Let's draw a card into a sneak attack. Where's my Gandalf? I just realized that if you sneak attack a Wandering Ent, it comes into play exhausted. roll the die. 1, 2 to 6 to mulligan. Oh, thank goodness. Wait, no. The other way. The opposite of what you were saying. Okay, let's use a Bjorn to drop Ninja on Galadriel. Seems important. He rolled a 3. Scoop. No, that's just the future. That's the future. It's gonna be the scoop. We're at least in Celeborn. We have Elrond's Council too. So we're at least sending 7 quests against its 4. This guy's gonna come and engage us, and we'll take him out. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. So let's go ahead and just send Celeborn for 3. We're showing 4. gonna flip into a 3. No, it's another camp. Are you kidding me? Ugh. I'm out of dice. We cannot use it. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. Never mind. Okay, so we're showing 5, 6. We will exhaust Ninja and Galadriel to add 4, so we're at 7. We'll go ahead and play 2 Elrond Councils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To go up to 9. So we're questing for 9. We're showing 7, so we're placing 3. No, we're placing 2. Okay. We will engage here. We're actually going to defend with Chief Turk. So 2. Discards an attachment he controls. Are you kidding me? No. Bye, Ninja. It was good knowing you. And then we'll kill. Ninja's gone. Ninja's gone. No. It hurts so much. It hurts my soul. Okay, let's ready. Oh no. Well, it looked good for half a round, right? I needed a hasty stroke. Okay, we'll stand up. We'll increase our threat. We will draw cards. We will do all that good stuff. Got Galadrians. That doesn't help. No one asked for the Galadrian's greeting. Let's at least pitch our hand if we can. Let's get a lot of the hand gone. No, I can't play the Wandering Int. How sad. We're going to go ahead and play Galadrians for 6 threat reduction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before we do that, we're going to do this. Draw a card into Gandalf. That's an interesting idea. Now, we'll drop Gandalf next turn. No, we'll drop him this turn. Where's the Ebor Hammersmith when you need one? I can't play him because I don't have lore. Because okay, so we're gonna take this back. We're gonna throw our threat back up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 28. Does that sound right? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna spend 5 to play Gandalf. Okay. We will quest for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We may be locked out actually. It's not gonna be easy. Quest for 1. So quest for 8. We're showing 5. Flip into a 2. This is a time 3. We're in trouble. We're in trouble here because we place 1 threat or 1 counter here. Then we will stand up. Okay. Increase our threat. Drop our time counters down. There's so much time. That's one of the really awesome things about the Gandalf area. You can include whatever card you want because you can pay for him. You need his pipe though. Ooh, that's exciting. I think I'm about to open him. Okay. We'll draw a card. That doesn't help. But we need to not have cards in our hand. Because we're about to get hit like a truck. Did I increase by 1? No, I need to increase by 2 more. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Okay, so if we... Okay, so we're about to do, I think, the dumbest thing ever. We're going to play Galadriel's Greeting. Do we use her ability? That's 2 damage. That's the thing, is we have 2 of these war camps out that they're about to both go off. We're about to get 2... We're about to get 2 more enemies. But if we use a Galadriel's Greeting and we can sneak attack an archer, that puts us with 2 cards in our... No, because the sneak attack, it'll come back. So it... We're about to take so much damage. I think we're going to take 8 damage. Can we survive that? We got Bjorn, Gandalf. Yeah, we can. I don't like it. I think we don't use Galadriel's ability to draw a card. This quest feels like it just texts pretty hard against this deck. We may lose. I don't know if we can get around this without a Ninya. So in that sense, we're gonna use this. Draw a card into Gandalf. That doesn't help. Decrease our threat, not increase. Let's go ahead and spend 3 here for Galadriel's Greeting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 24. Okay. We will quest for... Did I quest for... I quested for 8 last time. I should have been 9. So this... Because this is +1. So it is 5, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay, so this is 4, 5, 8. I think we're locked out. We're already locked out. So there's... You want that Gandalf ally? He is a beast. He is an absolute beast. Okay, let's see what happens. We got 8. Remove all progress from each location in the staging area. Increase the total number of threat in the staging area by 1. No progress was removed this way. Gain Surge. After Raven Warrior engages a player, remove X counters from location and play. X is the number of cards in the engaged player's hand. Okay. Oh, that doesn't really matter. Imagine him in a Hobbit deck where increasing your threat is in... Yeah. And that's what he comes in. He comes in the Hobbit deck. Or the Hobbit box. So we increased our threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. Jeez, he's big. He's beefy. Okay. We're not going to engage him. So we'll just go into it. We'll remove this, which will remove 1 from each one of these. And then this one will also trigger. So this is probably lethal for us here. But we've got 2, 4, 5 cards in our hand. So we deal 5 damage. We'll go 4 here. And 1 here. We deal 5 damage again. We'll go 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we add 2 cards from the deck. Oh, puts it into play engaged with them. Gross. After it engages a player, that player must deal X damage divided where X is equal to the number of cards in his hand. Are you kidding me? 5 damage. 5 more damage. So this is 1. We'll go 4 on Bjorn. Then while any player has 5 more cards in hand, he gets +1. Then while any player has 3 or more cards in hand, he gains Surge. Is Surge when revealed in this game, or is Surge when entering play in this game? Look that up real quick. Surge is only when revealed. Awesome. Thank you so very much, Sam. Okay, so I think we just put it into play. Yeah, it puts it into play, engaged with them. Agree on reveal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I ask that all the time. Okay. Any enemy to the staging area put into play doesn't trigger. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to increase our threats. We're going to stand up. We're going to draw a card into Handmaiden. Does not help. Pass out some money. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to get past all of this. We're definitely going to try. We're going to spend 2 to play an archer and deal damage here. I'm going to spend 2 to play a handmaiden to reduce our threat by 1. We're going to sneak attack Gandalf in the quest phase to kill this. Okay, yeah. So in quest phase, we'll go ahead and sneak attack Gandalf, committed to the quest, and deal 4 damage here. Clear that out. So we're actually, I guess it doesn't exhaust a quest, whatever. Let's count this up. So we got 5, 3, what's that, 8, 9, and we're showing 7. I think we also quest with Celeborn here. One, two, three. Though that puts us at 12. I'm going to flip into a 2. Either remove one-time counter from the active location or reveal an additional encounter card. We have to reveal an additional encounter card. Reveal an additional encounter card. Surge. Attached to the current quest. After any player draws any number of cards, raises threat by 1. That surges into time 2. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 now. And we can't push past 13. We're location locked at this point. So we'll scoop here, because this is, I think we're fighting a losing battle. This was insane. 3 surges in a turn. That's not great. Sneak attack Gandalf, one of the best combos. I recently come to love the Elfstone and to Bjorn combo though. Nice. My lord, is this Ronin? Right? That was, like, I felt like we had a chance until we surged 3 times. Okay. Okay. Scoop counter goes up to 2. Losing Ninya that first turn. It does feel like this deck is, or this encounter is set up to not play this deck against, but dang it, I want to. Because it's all about cards and... Okay. Maybe add a Mirror of Galadriel to search 10 cards next game. Mirror of Galadriel seems so scary. But probably. Attach to Galadriel. Search stop 10 cards to your deck and add it to your hand. Shuffle and then discard a random card from your hand. We'll try it. Why not? Why not? Let's try it. What are we cutting? Oh, a booming ant. The ants are so fun, though. The ants feel like they have anti-synergy with Galadriel. Like, they come into play exhausted. Galadriel is like, on the first turn they come into play, they don't exhaust. We're going to cut out the ants. Take a mirror. We'll try it. My biggest fear is just discarding a card that I need. I hate random discards, and so adding a player card that has me random discard just feels like a crazy thing to me. But no, we'll see it. You can't necessarily understand. I have a hard time understanding how good it can be without actually just playing it. So we'll try it. Get this guy back. Oh my goodness, I just shuffled all those together. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was dumb. No. Okay. After this, we're going to drink a little bit of coffee. With this luck, probably discard after drawing the mirror. If that happens, we're going to play a different game. No. Flip up the technical difficulty screen as you resort. Yes, right? Okay. Why did I take the... What am I doing? I apparently just really don't want to have the Dunland Battlefield. Getting hit with the 2x Dunland Battlefield too is also just not a good... It's just also not great. Okay. Ninja... What we need, well, another cheap, Mirror Galadriel is also a cheap cost attachment that we could discard. So is Olorian. Okay, we got this. We got this. This is our turn. This is our game. We got this. I mean, like it's, yeah. Ninja saved us. Just 5 damage, I guess, there. That would have saved us 5 damage that game. But also just, like, we get location lock because we are starting with really just 3 quests. And that's pretty tough. That's not good at all, actually. If we can just survive the initial onslaught, get our big players out there, then we should be fine. We got 2, 4, 6. How many Ents hero are in the game? 2? I have no idea. I've never seen an Ent hero. We got Steward. We got Archer, Greeting, Steward, Mirror, and Orphan. We have Mirror. What do you think, team? We keep this? We have Mirror. We have Steward. We don't really have any good, easy, quick allies. I think we mulligan this. I think we... Do we? We have Steward, and like if that mirror was a Ninja, we would keep it. You go for it? Alrighty, let's try it. At least at this point, if we discard a Steward, we're not super upset with Galadriel, or with the mirror. Alrighty, let's try it. If we win, it's Sam's win. If we win, it is Sam's win. Alrighty, we are at 32. Let's go ahead and spend this to play Mirror. We will exhaust Mirror Galadriel. Search the top 10 cards for your deck for a card and add it to your hand. There's 5. There's half of it. Olorian. Olorian's not too bad. Dwarven. Test of Will. Refugee. No Ninja. What do we think we take here? Thinking Elrond's Council? You take Elrond's Council, that helps us push a little bit. We could also take Olorian. but that prevents a steward drop on turn 2, which a steward drop on turn 2 really isn't getting us anything. We're gonna take Elrond's Council, and hopefully next turn that's going to help us clear this. Also, we need time. Or an Olorian. Olorian allows us to drop Archer turn 1, which doesn't really help because Bjorn's killing that thing anyways. Let's take a Council. Yeah. We shuffle our deck, right? Yeah, shuffle the rest. Okay. No pressure. I guess it doesn't really matter what we discard. There's nothing that is super detrimental if we discard. Okay, so we got 6. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Orphan. Bye-bye, Orphan. Ironically, Orphan is the one that could get Orphan back, but here we are. Next time you play the mirror, you'll get the ring. You promise? We'll quest for 3. I think we're just gonna... you know what? We're actually going to exhaust Galadriel before to draw a card and reduce our threat. Okay. I think we just quest for 3 here. And we can kill that thing. We take a hit to our threat, but it is what it is. We're not pushing through 4. So we'll quest for 3. We'll flip into remove all progress from each location in the staging area. This gains Surge. Into Raven Village. Time 2. After last time counter is removed from this location, reveal the top card of the Raven deck and add it to the staging area. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So we're showing 6, so we increase our threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy's going to engage us. We'll defend here. 1 damage to the defending character. And we'll swing back to kill with Bjorn. Okay. Stand up. Take all the dice in the world. Oof. Okay. Increase our threats. Pass out money. Draw a card. Hasty Stroke. Mirror Galadriel. Let's do it. Gandalf. We do have a sneak attack. Refugee. Sneak attack. Haha. Dwarven Tomb. It doesn't matter. I'm taking Ninya. I'm like... Now we're gonna drop Ninya. I just picture Galadriel like just like cleaning her ring or whatever and just dropping it into the mirror of Galadriel and just disappearing forever. And you're like, hey Brant, we tried but could not complete the Hulk's vs Thanos challenge. Oh no, tough one. It is tough. Thanos is, there's not enough threat removal is what we were finding. If you drop the ring. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 cards. We'll just shuffle up and we'll take the top. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay. We are rocking and rolling now. We're gonna lose it. We're immediately gonna lose it because we lost the Hasty Stroke, which cancels the shadow effect. If this shadow effect... It's gonna be fine. Okay, let's use a 2 here to play Steward on Galadriel. Drop 2 there. We got a 3. Use 1 here to play Ninya. We still really don't have that much questing. We could throw the archer down. At least we have one more turn before we get absolutely ransacked. So we're gonna have 4, 7, 8 is what I'm looking at. We're showing 4, so we can't push through this turn. If we go Elrond's Council, we get 9, which we could push. If we drop the archer this turn, like if we use Galadriel to play for Ninya instead, we drop the archer. We lose out on the benefit, but we do get one more. I think we're gonna do it. I'm gonna go Galadriel's archer, play Elrond's Council, reduce our threat by 3, down to 32, and we'll give our willpower over. I guess we'll give it to the archer. No reason to not give it to the archer. Then we will quest for 2. 1, 2, 3. So 5, 6. After engages the player, remove X counters from locations in play where X is the number of cards in the hand. Thank goodness that's not engaging us. We're showing 7. We'll go ahead and exhaust Ninya and Galadriel to add 4. So we're placing 3 here. You know what? We actually could probably engage here. So remove X counters from the from locations of play where X is the hand limit. And so I mean, like, honestly, we could probably just like remove this one and these 2, and we take 3 damage. This adds it to the staging area. I honestly, like, that may be good for us right now, because if we take it now, we have less cards in our hand than when we would here. Do it, clear. I think great idea. You had to put the mirror in play. Yes, it was. I am the master deck builder in the Lord of the Rings universe. No, I do. I think we engage him now. Yeah, okay. We'll engage. We remove 3 time counters from locations in play. This is engaged with us, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This will happen, but we won't have to go through the engagement phase with it. This guy's attacking for 4. Yikes. And he has 7 health. Let's defend with Bjorn here. Let's take a risk here. At 4, gets +1. This attack destroys a character. Remove 1 time counter from the active location. Oh, and we also have to pass out damage, which is just 3. Put that on Galadriel. Leave 1 off of Galadriel. Let's throw 1 on Celeborn. Okay, so 4, 5. So 4 damage on Bjorn. And then we'll swing back with enough to kill. There. Okay. At the end of the round, we will stand up. Increase our threat. And remove time counters. So we'll remove 1 here. Oh, wait. For some reason, I thought this was happening now. It's not. Cool. Even better. Okay, let's stand up. We'll draw a card into an unexpected courage. Beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. Ah, yes. Pass out money. Spend 2 to drop an unexpected courage here. I think we play Galadriel's Greeting and then mirror Galadriel. Because it's like sneak attack Steward of Gondor. I think Mirror of Galadriel is maybe not what we need to be doing. Let's go ahead and use Galadriel's ability. We got a Booming Int. And decrease our threat by 1. So we're down to 32. Booming Int has some interesting synergies with this scenario because we can assign like effectively the indirect damage to the Booming Int and then it gets crazy strong. I like that. So we're looking at 4 here. Let's go ahead. Let's just play Galadriel to reduce our threat by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just really do not want to have cards in my hand. I don't see any reason to play Mirror Galadriel at this point. We have a 25% chance of tossing whatever we draw. We have a 50% chance. We have a 75% chance of dropping something that we would need. There is high upside though. Because like whatever, it is high upside. Let's play Mirror Galadriel. So we could search 10. Gandalf is big. Ninya is not big. Galadriel's grading Ninya, of course, of course. Now you're just taunting me at this point. So 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we take Gandalf here. Because we have the sneak attack. We have a 50% chance of not hitting the sneak attack combo with Gandalf. And we could sneak attack Gandalf this turn if we needed to. So I don't see a better option. Overhill, Underhill Gandalf, maybe. But since we have the sneak attack in our hand, I'd rather just take this Gandalf. Handmaiden is okay as well. Let's take this Gandalf because it's a play this turn. Let's shuffle this in. Okay, Mirror Galadriel is kind of fun. The random card from your hand is a little scary, but it's kind of fun. Take 1 turn Gandalf. Yeah. Okay, we'll shuffle this up and we will discard a random card. We'll reroll a... Nope, that's a D10. We'll reroll a... No, we lost Gandalf. That's sad. That's a little annoying. Okay. We will quest with 3. He cut out faster than Josh did this morning. Quest with 4. We'll reveal Doomed 3. 1, 2, 3. Each player draws 3 cards until the end of the round. Players cannot play events. I kind of like that here. We got 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. And we will go ahead and use Ninya Galadriel to add 4. We're showing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8. So we roll 4 here, 2, and then 2. Did I ever do this? Okay, it's a 2. I never did this. Why didn't I do that? And so this 2 is not here. It just clears. Okay. We'll go ahead and go here. This guy will engage us. We'll defend a 2 to a 1. No shadow effect. We will swing back to kill. Also, different discard piles, Nelson. Different discard piles. Okay. At the end, we'll stand up. Increase our threat to 30. Where's your threat so high? I thought we played a Galadriel. Okay. Remove time. So after the last time counter is removed from this location, draws the top card of the Raven deck and puts it into play engaged with them. Okay, so it's just this guy. Cool. I'm fine with that. We'll draw. Wandering Ant. Where's Treebeard? Is he safe? Is he okay? Okay. I guess let's just keep doing mirror because that's really fun. We got the ninth guy. That's really good. Ninja, Handmaiden, Hasty Stroke, Guide, of course, the Tree People. I'm a huge fan of the Tree People. 2, 4, 6, 8. Test of will could. Oh, and Treebeard. Hey there, Treebeard. How you doing? Yeah. Treebeard seems pretty fun. Yeah, let's take Treebeard. Why not? Is it the right play? Maybe. Is it the fun play? Yeah. Now we have more than 6 cards. Oh, do we have 10? 2, 4, 6, 8. Nice. We have a D10. Shuffle this up. We roll 9 or 10. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Let's go ahead and spend 2, 4 for Treebeard. Comes into play exhausted. Nope. We're gonna keep the tactics resources over here. Yeah. We'll spend 1 to play the refugee. We will go ahead and Ninja, or on a do draw. Okay, sweet. We got a hasty stroke. Should have done that in the opposite way, where I should have seen what was happening. But here we are. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and quest. Let's count up our quest points. Pick Ninja. Peace now. Come on. We'll quest for 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll quest for 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6. We're showing 2. I'm okay with where we're at. We're honestly in a point where we can kind of hold a little bit, and we can be okay. So let's quest for 6. We'll pop a 2, remove 1 time counter, or show an additional card, which is a 3. After last time counter is removed from this location, each player raises his threat by the number of cards in his hand. It comes in with 4 time. We will use Galadriel's ability, or I guess Ninja's ability, to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10. We're showing 4, 7, so 3. This clears. We will go ahead and travel here to get rid of that. This guy will engage us, which is a little annoying. We'll deal out shadow cards. We don't have to exhaust to defend here. So 2 assigns X damage, where X is the time value on the active location, which is 4. Gross. We can't hasty stroke that. So let's go 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll have Sylvan Refugee block this one. No shadow. Sylvan Refugee leaves play. Bjorn can attack and kill this guy. Yeah, he's way scarier. And then we got a 5 attack going here, which will deal 2 damage. We'll stand up. Hasty Stroke is really good in this. We probably need to make sure that we're hanging on to that when we can. Pass out money. Draw a card. Increase threat. Remove time. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the Tree People. So return a Sylvan ally you control to your hand. To search top 5 cards for a Sylvan ally, put it into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and play the Ninth Guide. After she enters play, choose a hero. That hero does not exhaust a quest this round. That's going to be Celeborn. Okay. Keep forgetting my buddy Treebeard. Let's use 1 and 1 to play a Wandering Int. Comes into play exhausted. We'll spend 2 to play Booming Int, which comes into play exhausted. We will use our Galadriel ability. I love this. It's so good. Ooh, we got a Gandalf. I think that's not... Well, we can't afford him this round, but I think Gandalf is a really interesting, like, play here. Because we want to play Gandalf push, because we have a 15 stage right after this. And so if we play Gandalf now... It's threat. It's threat that we get into an issue with. A Dwarven Tomb would be nice, because pulling this Galadriel's Greeting back would be really cool. I wasn't paying attention, but have you been giving Treebeard resources? I have. Yes, thank you. I missed it, but I gave it to... He's only been in round 1 resource phase, and he was used to pay Wandering Int, and then we also got a Booming Int onto the table, which Booming Int now has 3 attack. Which is crazy. I think we need to push and just get this out of there. So let's go ahead and try that. So let's do our questing. Which is pretty funny because like nobody exhausts a quest. Or a lot of people. Got 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. We'll go 1, 2 with Treebeard. And then we will use Ninya here. So we're showing 7 versus 2. Surge attached to the current quest counts as a condition attachment after a player draws any number of deals 1 damage to a character he controls. That actually is amazing for our ints, because we can just deal the damage to the ints, and then the Booming Int is then up to a 5 attack. Treebeard gets resources to pay int cards. Yeah, he can play int cards or 2 resources to ready an int, and all the ints come into play exhausted. This surges. And 2, cool, remove 1 time counter from the current quest. We're gonna do that instead of revealing an additional. So we're showing 4. Let's go ahead and use Galadriel to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're showing 11, puts us at 7. After the reduction here, clears this, 1 goes on the main. This guy's going to engage. Okay. We'll deal out shadows. We'll block here. We don't have to exhaust to block, so 2, deal 1 damage to the defending character. Alrighty. And then we will block with the guide here. Gets plus X, where X is the time counters on the current location, plus 0. Bjorn will kill here. Then we got 5, which will kill here. No, yeah, it will. It will. Okay. Do we want to travel? We did. Let's travel here. Meant to travel there. Okay. Not bad. Let's go ahead and ready up. Increase our threat. We'll draw a card, which is a Wandering Ent. Beautiful. We will deal a damage to the Wandering Ent from this. Because honestly, like, I kind of want to stay and damage as many Ents as I can. Because then Booming Ent gets insane. He gets really, really strong. Okay. Pass out money. We will use Galadriel's ability to go ahead and reduce our threat and draw a card to a Handmaiden. Beautiful. We'll use 1 and 1 to play a Wandering Ent, which comes into play exhausted. We'll use 2 to play a Handmaiden. We'll reduce our threat by 1. Oh, and we drew a card, so we have to deal a damage to someone. So we'll deal it to the Ent, because that's who we had. We need to remember that. Okay. So I think we hang out here for one more turn. Or we don't, I actually don't know if we have the questing power to. Things are looking, don't say it, right? Yeah, I think what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking is that we push next turn. I honestly don't remember what happens when we push. This should be down to 1, by the way. Shuffle the Raven deck. Then, starting with the first player, takes the top card of the Raven deck and adds it to the staging area. Each location in the staging area gets +2 quest points. Then, after the last time counter is removed from the stage, reveal the top card of the Raven deck and add it to the staging area. You know what? Honestly, we may stay here for a while longer. I mean, we get the 1 damage, which is not great. Okay. We're done in planning. So let's go ahead and count up. We got 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Go 1, 2. 1, 2. And Celeborn, not doing anything. Go 1, 2, 3. Put us at 8, showing 0. I'm gonna flip into a 2, time 3. We're gonna get some more baddies coming out. Okay, so that's 8. We'll go ahead and Ninja here for 12. So takes us to 10. This takes us down. We play 6. 2, 4, 6. I think Unexpected Courage is nice on Galadriel. Getting to use her ability and her 4 quests is great. Yeah. It's really good. It's really, really good. I'm wondering if we are actually... So do we just use this for the quest? I think that's what Jason does. I'm thinking that we may want to start doing that. We can use these for counters. I love the way these look, but they're just... I wish that there were higher denominations. So we're at 7. Can you all see that number okay enough? Like that's visible and everything to you all on stream. But I think that's what we're going to just do from now on. Add 2 of those dials, and that's what you use your second one for. Okay, perfect. We're just gonna do that then, because all those chits get very, very fiddly. If you're showing 87, it looks good. Oh no, it's good. Yeah, 87, we clear. Okay, so we're at 7. Let's go ahead and travel here to figure out. Actually, you know what? I may put this above. Yeah, sure, why not? Just gonna do this. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, so we will unexhaust everyone. You might as well get that journey board there, restocking them. The journey board doesn't lay flat though, and so I can't stream with it because the journey board it only stands up, and so if I lay it down, then there is no journey board because it's just like the piece of wood, and so there's no place to like store the tokens or anything. So it's not something that I'm super interested in. Increase our threat to 29. Unexhaust everyone. At the end of the round, we're going to drop this, which will drop this to 1. Would like to clear that if possible. We will draw a card. We'll deal a damage to this end. Oh, we got a test of will. That makes me feel very happy. Okay. We'll pass out some money. Do we drop Gandalf here? Is Gandalf the play? You can lay it flat, you just don't put it all together. I think there would be room at the bottom. Oh, really? Would it just be the way the pictures that I was looking at? It looked like it was just it would just be that one piece of wood. Like it wouldn't actually be a holder or anything. It'd just be like a piece of wood that I could put something on. Yeah, I think at this point we're happy to go ahead and push. No reason to not, right? Or we could play Gandalf. Gandalf allows us. Yeah, Gandalf is good. Yeah. Let's do. No. Do 2, 4. 5 to play Gandalf. And let's go. Let's quest for infinity. Yeah, 1, 2. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's at 12. That's 16. 12 to push. We're at 7. We pop it to... Oh, yeah, we're fine. We don't need the other end. I play it with it standing up. I don't have that small piece that goes in front of it. I just lay tokens on the insert that it comes out. I think you may be able to fit tokens at the bottom. It's flat. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I like if it is if we are able to do it, then I guess I would be more interested in it. Just realized my cards are all crooked. So we're requesting for 12. We're gonna flip into after he engages the player, remove X time counters from locations in play where X is the number of cards in player's hands. It's gonna be 3. Oh, we never use Galadriel. We can use that next turn. It's fine. Okay, so 3 takes us to 9. That clears and we pass. We don't even actually have to use Ninya. This pushes. When revealed, shuffle the Raven deck discard pile into the Raven deck. Then, starting with the first player, each player takes the top card of the Raven deck and adds it to the staging area. Time 3 forced. After the last time counter is removed from the stage, reveal the top card of the Raven deck and add it to the staging area. Place 3 time counters on the stage. Each location in the staging area gets +2. And this is when I do my sanity check. I will go and check and make sure. Hey, look, there's one. Make sure I didn't shuffle any enemies that aren't supposed to be in here. Nope. Okay. After he engages a player, that player must deal X damage among characters where X is equal to the number of cards in their hand. That hurts. That hurts pretty bad. That's 6. You can throw it on Gandalf, honestly. He attacks for 5 too. Jeez. I don't want to engage him. I'll engage over here. We can only engage one of them anyways. Just looking at the picture, there's room at the bottom of the portion that says quest location. Plus, since it's laying flat, you can move cards up a bit on the board to make more room if you need it. If you like the board, it's something to consider. If you don't like the board, then ignore me. Okay, no, I'll definitely take a look at it again. Yeah. Okay. We'll engage here. We'll remove time. We don't have any. And he's attacking for 4 plus a boost. We'll block with Gandalf. No boost. Does this kill? So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, 1 more damage. Bjorn can help him out. Okay. Let's use our. Do we want to use Ninya actually? Like, I may not want to use Ninya because I would rather use Ninya after we engage here. We can drop 2. Yeah, so we're not going to use Ninya at this point. Oh, let's stand up. Increase our threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. Pass out money. Yep. This ticks down to 2. Draw a card into a Gandalf. We have a sneak attack Gandalf on call now, so that's nice. This Gandalf will help us push through this quest, which I think we could probably do this turn. And then we get some nasty minions come out, but that's fine because we're good. Let's spend 2 to play the archer. We'll deal 1 damage here. We'll spend 2 to play the archer. Deal 1 damage here. Oh, we have plenty of room. Hopefully we can use a test of will on whatever pops out. So we don't have to do too much damage to ourselves. We have a lot of health. We can load Gandalf up with the health too, or with the damage. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got 2 here. 1, 2. Oh, nope, we're at 12. Let's count this back down. 1, 2. We've got. I think we're having the handmaiden take this hit. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That puts us at 13. We technically don't need to push this round. We could wait 1 more turn, and that's probably what we will do. Although it would be nice to get Gandalf out of here. 13 plus 4 is 17, which still is not enough to push if we didn't want to. We could throw Treebeard at it. Throw a Treebeard at it. 1, 2. So that puts us at 15. We're showing 3. When revealed, remove 1 time counter from each location in play. Place X time counters on each location in play. If there are no locations in the staging area, this gains Surge. Do we just test of will this? And that's a really, I think, poor play by itself. Cancels the Surge. We get to push. Because we do have... Yeah, we have enough to push this stage at that point. And then we can We actually wouldn't engage here. We would not engage here because we would get our Raven Chieftain out. I think, yeah, we're going to test a will that. I mean, like, the enemy's gate is down at this point. So let's go ahead and Ninja Galadriel. And we push. Because we have 19 minus 3, so that's enough for here. When revealed, add the Raven Chief and the Raven Chief's camp to the staging area. Take the top X cards from the Raven deck and add them to the staging area where X is the number of players minus 1. Love that sentence. Time 2. After last time counters are removed from the stage, each engaged enemy makes an attack. Place 2 time counters on this stage. At the end of the round, if Raven Chief is in the victory display, the players have won the game. So we get the Raven Chief, who is a 15 engaged 4/5/5/9, cannot have attachments. While the Raven Chief's camp is in play, he cannot take damage. And then while Raven Chief, when he attacks, remove 1 time counter from the active location if able. Then we have the Raven Chief's camp, which is a 4. Immune to player card effects time 3. After the last counter is removed from this location, exhaust each damaged character, place 3 time counters on this location. Ew, gross. There's 3. We'll immediately travel there because we have to get rid of that. In counter phase, we'll engage here. We're going to keep Gandalf one more turn. Yeah, we're going to keep Gandalf one more turn because Gandalf is going to really help us push through this. We're at 32. We're fine on threat. Actually, this guy will engage us next turn, which will be a little annoying. But, yeah. We'll go here. We'll block with Gandalf. Keep Gandalf till the end. Well, we have the sneak attack Gandalf. Gandalf's coming back in as a different character. Gandalf takes 1 damage. We can't deal damage to him, so there's no point in attacking. We will go ahead and use Galadriel's ability to reduce our threat. Because if we reduce our yeah, then we will be fine. We won't have to engage him. We'll draw into a guide. Sweet. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and stand up. Take some time down. Raise our threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will draw a card into a Dwarven Tomb. Beautiful. Dwarven Tomb will probably just go ahead and grab a Test of Will. Just to have the safety net of a Test of Will. Pass out some money. Treebeard has so much money. I guess we could ready a Wandering Ent or whatever. Oh, Galadriel needs all of her money. Let's go ahead and use Galadriel's ability to draw a card. Ooh. Return a Sylvan ally you control to choose a player, deal 1 damage to each enemy, engage that player. I can use that next turn. That'll be great. We'll spend 2 to play a Ninth Guide. We will spend 1 to Dwarven Tomb a Test of Will, just to have the safety net. Remove 1 time counter from the active location. So this is down to 1. There's a lot to keep up with in this scenario. There's a lot of time going on. Okay. So we chose Celeborn to not exhaust a quest. So let's go ahead and count this up. We only need minimum 12. So if we can quest for 12, might as well quest for more. Ninth Guide is 1, 2. Celeborn is 3, 1, 2, 3. Gandalf is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Galadriel, no, we had that. Yeah. It puts us at 9 already. Let's go 1, 2 because we can ready it with Treebeard. We need to. Puts us at 11. Guess we'll go Handmaiden for 1-2. That puts us at 13, which should be fine because that's 17. If we get a Surge Train, we should still be okay. Let's go ahead and hit the Wandering Int for 1-2. That puts us at really safe. We can easily do the 14 damage here because we have 5, 9, 13 just with those characters. And we have Tree People, or I'm sorry, pressing the enemies, so that's 1 damage. We absolutely need it. So let's go ahead and pull. Surge, attached to the current quest, counts as a conditioned attachment. After a player draws any amount of cards, raise their threat by 1. Surges into a 2, which is a time 2. Should be fine here. So that's 5. So we go down to 10, which actually clears this. We actually don't even need to use the Ninya. So I guess we won't. I don't know why there would be any reason to do it. We're at 33, so that does not engage. We will not optionally engage it. We do have a hasty stroke. Raven Chief is attacking us. We'll block with the guide, I guess. Sorry, guide. 5, deal enemy 2 additional shadow cards. We're going to go ahead and spend 1 and hasty stroke that. And then we will attack for 4, 6, 11. Okay, let's count it out. 13, 14, 15. Treebeard has a 4 attack. 19. Treebeard is going to ready one of these guys. 19, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 30. We attacked for 30. The Raven Chief is dead. It's a bummer. He tried. He really did. And he did not succeed. But that is it. That is the end of the Ringmaker cycle. The ints are really powerful. They are slow, but they are fun. They are fun. I am happy that I played them. Swinging big time. Yeah, that was an intense. I'm happy that I played them. I don't know if I would go with them with the Sylvans again. Just like it takes a lot of synergy away from Galadriel. And like I think I would try and find a different faction to throw in so that I can still get that plus or the free quest before we or not, I guess not before, but when we put an ally into play. So there is that. I do love the ants though. I think the ants are just, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. I feel like they would be really fun with like a Baragon type deck, which just can sustain, and more of a control deck to let them build up. You get more Sylvans as you open more packs. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. And so this is my favorite archetype though, the Sylvan archetype. And we didn't even do that much Sylvan shenanigans this game with like popping people in and out and all that good stuff, but it was a good deck. Alrighty, I'm gonna go to the be right back. We're gonna be opening the Road Darkens. Oh my gosh, I kind of forgot about that. I'm so excited. So we are gonna be opening the Road Darkens, which is the second saga expansion for the Fellowship of the Ring. We're gonna be taking a look at the player cards in there, and we're gonna be having a very, very good Friday. So I will see you all very soon.